Hello everyone, this is Mr. Eric speaking again. Okay, so for this video, we will be looking at the last two examples of these notes. After that, you are done with note 7b. Alright, so let's take a look at example 5a now. Okay, a map is drawn to a scale of 1:50,000. Like what I told you, this is always the length scale. Okay, sorry. This is always the length scale, which means 1 cm on the map represents 50,000 cm in actual. Find the length in cm of the line on the map, which represents a road 2.4 km. So this is actually the actual. The actual length of a road is 2.4 km. I want you to find the length on the map. So what happens is that because this is talking about length, so we will make use of the length scale in our calculation. So I am given 2.4 km. This is in km. So 50,000 is in cm. It will be easier for me to change the 50,000 cm to km first. Okay, so I divide by 100. I divide by 1,000 to change it to km. So what I will get is 0.5 km. So my length scale here is 1 cm on the map represents 0.5 km in actual. With this, I want to find 2.4 km. Okay, so I change this to 1 km for easy calculation. So on the left, I divide by 0.5. So now I am asking for 2.4. So I multiply 2.4 to the right. I do the same on the left. So I times 2.4. Please make sure you show the working clearly like what I have just done. Do not just press the calculator. You need to show me the working very clearly here. Okay, with this, you should get your answer 4.8 cm. Okay, with this, therefore, length on the map. Okay, we say the length of line. Oops, sorry for the technical problem. Okay, let's continue. Okay, so therefore, hold on, let me do. Okay, therefore, the length on map, okay, the length on map is 4.8 centimeter long. Okay, so this is actually the length on map. So now let's take a look at part B. Part B. Okay, part B, it says find the actual area in km square. Okay, the area in km square of a plantation, which is represented by an area of 32 cm square on the map. So you're given on the map. I want you to find the actual area. Here we're looking at area. So you should ask yourself with an exam, what information do you need? You will require area scale. And you know to get area scale, you need to square the length scale. So first of all, this is my length scale, which is already given in the question. I will square it to give my area scale. So 1 cm square is to 0.5. You square it, I get 0.25 km squared. So this is your area scale. And because I am given 32 cm square, so easily on the right, you will realize that you just need to times 32. So once you times 32, I get 8 kilometers square. In other words, this 32 cm square on the map actually represent 8 kilometers square in actual. So I say therefore, actual area of plantation, is 8 kilometer square. Okay, and that's all for example 5. Now let's take a look at the last example. Okay, if you need more time to copy, please pause the video. Okay, you just need to pause the video. You can take your time to copy for example 5 or any other example. Okay, you just need to pause the video. Okay, so example 6 on the map. Again, on this map, you are given a length of 5 cm representing an actual distance of 1.5 km. So this is actually the scale. Okay, the scale here given to you is 5 cm is to 1.5 km. So I can immediately write down for part A. To calculate the actual distance in km, I want my actual distance in km. Take note, in km. Represented by say 19 cm on the map. So you're given 19 cm. So I write down the scale of the map first. 5 cm is to 1.5 km. This is your scale given in your question. I am asking you to find 19 cm. So I will change this to 1 first. Okay. So I divide by 5. And because I'm given 19, so I times 19 on the left. On the right, I will also times 19. So you just need to key your calculator. You get 5.7 km. So this is the final answer. This is the actual distance. Part B. Calculate the scale of the map in the form 1:n. Take note, class. Remember, I always say before, when you don't see any units, for example, 1:n, you do not see a unit there. It means they want it to be 1 cm and n cm. So here you are given 5 cm is to 1.5 km. You need to change it to the form of 1:n. So I will change the 1.5 km to cm first because I need it to be in cm. So I times 1000 to change to meter. Then I times 100 to change to centimeter. With this, you press your calculator. 1.5 times 1000 times 100. You will get 150000. This is already in cm. Alright, so you have 5 is to 150000. Then you will be thinking, Mr. Ray, how come I don't need to write down the cm and cm? Because as long as you have the same unit, there is no point writing the cm down. Okay, because it's understood to be the same unit, which is cm by default. So I change it to 1 because the question wants it to be 1:n. So I divide by 5. Okay, I just need to divide by 5. So my answer will be 30,000. Okay, so this is 1:30,000. In other words, the n value, if I were to ask you for the n value, it is 30,000. Now let's take a look at part C. Calculate the area on the map in square centimeter. Now we are looking at area and we are looking about the area on the map in square centimeter, which represent an actual area. This is actual area of 5.4 km square. So to calculate area, we need area scale. So I will square. So I am given this length scale at the start. So I don't need to change. I can use this. Then I square this. It will give me my area scale. So 5 square, 5 times 5 give me 25 cm square. 1.5 you square it, press the calculator, you get 2.25 km square. And because the question gives you actual area is 5.4 km square, this is your area scale. Remember, this is always your area scale. You are given 5.4 km square, you are given the right side, you want to find the left side. So I change this to 1 km square. So 25 over 2.25 cm square. Then I'm given 5.4. So you actually multiply 5.4 on the right. So on the left, you also must multiply 5.4. So with this, you press your calculator. The answer that you get should be 60 cm square. Alright, so with that, you have actually found your answer. Therefore, area on the map is 60 cm square, and that's it. So that's how you actually do for the whole example 5 and example 6. Okay, like what I say, at any point of time you need to pause the video. Please pause and copy down, okay, and make sure you understand the working. If you have any question, please chat with me again. Alright, you can always private message me, WhatsApp me. Alright, thank you. And that's all for note 7b. We will end the lesson now. Alright, I'll see you next time. Thank you.